So you're moving to Boulder, and the big question is, where's the best school? Or even maybe you're asking, where do I need to live so I can get into the school that is best for my kid? Well, here's the cool thing. It's very unique in Boulder in that we have open enrollment. So it doesn't matter what neighborhood you're in, what zip code you're in, really where you live, because you can open enroll and choose to get to the school that's perfect for you. In this video, we're going to break down some of the top elementary schools here in Boulder. We're going to talk about the specifics and also some of the neighborhoods that you get you close to those schools. But don't worry, we're going to cover middle school and high school in part 2. Let's get right into it. All right, first things first. Boulder's public schools consistently are some of the best in the state. Boulder Valley School District ranks in all of Colorado typically very high at the top. We have excellent public education here in town, excellent free education. We can actually talk a little bit about private education later because we have some great options there as well. But we have here on the elementary level in Boulder Valley School District, 35 elementary schools. It's a lot of schools. That is Boulder proper, Lafayette, Louisville, and also little pockets in between. So we have to reference that there is a large area that we're talking about right now. But the cool thing is our schools will enable you to pick a focus for your kid, maybe a STEM focus, an arts focus for the elementary schools, or my favorite, a dual language program. Let's talk about some of those specific schools. So right now I'm standing at Crestview Elementary School, actually Crestview Park. They're just adjacent. It's a beautiful setting. This school sort of specializes in their IB, the International Baccalaureate program. So that gives your kids an exposure kind of globally at an early age. That's pretty cool. Another favorite here in town is Foothill Elementary School, Foothill Foxes. They're located in the Newlands, a nice little part of our community that services the mountain towns as well as some in town. It's a very popular school and they do very well academically and a very good vibe all around. They typically rank quite high, not just in the city, in the state, but also beyond. Another school that I really love to talk about that's super unique is University Hill Elementary School. This is one of our 2 fully dual language programs here in Boulder Valley School District. University Hill, it's right by campus, and the children from preschool all the way to 5th grade will spend 50% of their day learning in Spanish and 50% in English. It's a very diverse school, brings all kinds of socioeconomic backgrounds together, but also diversity across the region because it is dual language. The other one, very, very similar, is across the way in Lafayette. It's called Pioneer Escuela Bilingüe, so bilingual school, and they're unique and they start at 90% in Spanish in 1st grade and then they drop a percentage throughout all the way to 5th. So 90-10, 80-20, 70-30, 60-40, all the way to 50-50, and that is time in Spanish versus time in English. So it's a really unique program. Both of those bilingual schools are super cool. One of the schools that you may have even heard of before you moved to Boulder, or if you're living here and you've got little kids or no kids yet, is Bear Creek Elementary School. This one ranks with the U.S. News and World Report, top 15, I think it is, in the nation. Reason being is they've got a super unique approach. It is very academically focused, but outside learning as well. It's very Boulder. It also sits right at the foothills there by Bear Peak, so it's a beautiful spot, Bear Creek Elementary School. Okay, let's talk about a couple other schools here. One of the ones that is really well liked in the neighborhood in the east part of Boulder is Eisenhower Elementary School. And this one has kind of an arts focus, but it also does have an immersive Spanish program. So that's pretty neat, Eisenhower Elementary School. And then I would be remiss if I didn't mention Whittier International Elementary. That one is the one that often draws a lot of our international residents, folks that are here working at CU or have traveled here or moved here, I should say, from other countries. So it usually has a little bit more diversity across our global population. Kind of cool for an elementary school. And then just to kind of hit, we do have a couple of great schools up in the mountains. One that I love to say is Gold Hill. So if you live in Gold Hill or want to go to an ultra small, like 20, 30 kids, I think is the max they have, that's your school, Gold Hill Elementary. And then on the whole other side of the coin, bigger, richer, fuller environments would be schools way out in Superior. I shouldn't say way out, it's about 10 miles from where we are, about 18 minutes. But if you go to Superior, you've got great access there to these 2 elementary schools that are pretty full, pretty rich with larger populations. So one of Boulder's favorite elementary schools is actually 2 in one building. It's BCSIS, which has a very unique kind of approach. They cater to different learning styles, a more laid-back approach. I've heard you can even sort of show up late. They're really not into sort of fitting you into that box. So that's one side of the school. The other side, very different. It's the peak-to-peak charter school. And this one has actually got a really kind of strong or intense academic focus. So if your child is absolutely driven and you know this early on that they're going to be academically inclined or you want them to be, you can expose them to that and enroll them at peak-to-peak charter school. Both great options, and like I said, in the same building, pretty cool. So now we've talked about some of the schools here. There are many to choose from, and I should always say there's no wrong answer. Every school in the BVSD area is really good. You're going to pick from great to a little bit better. It's just hard to fail. So we've really focused on the public schools here in the Boulder Valley, but if you're interested in a great private school, we have options. Some of the highlights that I mentioned are Dawson, which is a school from kindergarten all the way up through high school. Also Boulder Country Day. People love this school. It's in Gun Barrel. And then another great choice, North Broadway, just north of town in Boulder, Shiny Mountain Waldorf, which is another one that goes all the way from elementary to high school. Really great reviews, very, very, very popular amongst the folks here in town. So now I'm at another one of Boulder's favorite neighborhood schools, Columbine Elementary. There's also a Spanish program here, so it's something you should also put on your radar if Spanish is important to you. But let's talk about open enrollment. If you want your child to go to a school that is outside of your designated attendance area, that's how BVSD addresses it, you can apply for open enrollment. You can go to any of the schools then that we talked about and beyond. The open enrollment window begins on November 1st of the year ahead of that coming school year. It closes about the 10th of January. So you want to apply and get on that list. It doesn't guarantee you entry because some of these schools are more popular than others, but it does put you into that lottery, and the sooner you apply, the better your odds are. So what I'm saying is that this enables you to keep your focus on what neighborhood is best for you, what home is best for you, without centering it around which school is best for me at the moment of home purchase. So the cool thing here is if you look at the total list of schools and all of the things they offer and you need help dialing it in, well, that's where I come in. And then we can associate which neighborhoods are closer to which schools for the ease of getting there, and also which ones tend to have longer waiting lists or are easy to get into. I'm happy to help you with all of that, so thanks for following along. If you have further questions, just drop me a message here, DM me, or pick up the phone and give a shout.